Would you have been stressed out if you had been immediately tapped in to be a traitor?
Oh my God, yeah.
Because so many people were praying for it. Please let me be a traitor. I think I would
I
want
was
to
a little
start
offended when I didn't want it. And then when he didn't pick me, I was mad.
So I started watching Traitors. I love it. It's great.
You just started?
So I watched last season already. I just started season 3. So I'm in episode 2 or episode 3 at this point.
Phaedra was amazing.
Who was amazing?
Phaedra.
Phaedra was amazing. I actually really loved her on there. And I loved CT. I felt really bad for MJ. Spoiler alerts. I guess that's kind of late.
Wait, what do you mean? You felt bad for MJ? You should have.
Yeah.
That was a shit move.
Bad. Shit thing
that was
to do.
Actually disgusting.
It really was. I don't know how they sleep at night, but I guess that. Wait, Diamond, what was your question?
She's making me nervous because at this point in the season 3 Traitors, we don't know, how far you make it, what the end is like. I know that there was a change in the way that they did this.
You don't even know if I'm on this week.
But is it true that at the very end of this season, the faithfuls go home not knowing who the traitors were? Because they teased that in the very beginning of the season. But I picked up on it.
Wait,
and
do
I was
you
like,
know?
huh?
Does she know? She doesn't know. Do you know that if a traitor goes to the end, they steal all the money?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she
all
watched
right. I didn't know
season 2.
if you knew that.
I knew that part.
That part of it.
Okay.
I had to learn the game while I was there because I didn't really.
You didn't watch it.
That was.
I wasn't a traitors person.
Okay. So you walked into this very complicated game blind.
Blind.
You know what? I should have known that in the first episode. I don't want to ruin it for people, but the choice that you and Dorinda made, I was like, no, why no? Don't do it. And then you guys made a choice, and that choice had consequences, which again, I'm not going to ruin it for people.
And I would do it again.
You would? Really?
Really?
Okay. What would make you do it again? Just because you're a giving a people person?
Well, because my friends, Robin and Ian, got off the raft. And how can I make them do it without me following suit? Because they're my friends. So why should I have any more of a chance than them for anything?
So do you want to win the game?
Did I want to?
Because that's why you would do it, right?
Yeah, no. Listen, it's not all about always way. It's doing the right thing. And the housewives did the right thing.
So would you have been stressed out? And this is going to be a spoiler alert, by the way. Would you have been stressed out if you had been immediately tapped in to be a traitor?
Oh my God, yeah.
Because so many people were praying for it. Please let me be a traitor. I think I would.
I was a little offended when I didn't want it, and then when he didn't pick me, I was mad.
Story of my life.
Right?
Yes.
I was offended.
Well, I mean, when you're a traitor, there's this level of safety and comfort because you kind of have, the oversight of everything. When you're not, I feel like I would just be a scared mouse the entire time waiting to get preyed upon.
I would rather that than be a liar and have to be, even though it's a game, I would rather that than be deceitful to people I've gotten close to.
So you're a person that even playing a game, whether it's a game or not, you're not going to compromise your morals. You're not going to say, well, all rules are off because this is a game. You're still going to be the friend, the person.
It's just in my DNA. Yeah.
That's going to make games really tough for you.
Well, maybe I'm just not a gamer.
Oh, maybe. Would you do it again?
I cried, yes, when I had to leave that place. I loved it so much. Wow. I loved Scotland. I loved the game. I loved the people. I loved the seclusion. They take your phone when you get there.
Oh.
And you cannot call home. You get a supervised phone call once a week for 30 minutes. And it's a FaceTime so that you cannot talk about the game. And I had 30 minutes to speak to my whole family. So I gave them 5 minutes each. My Paul, my kids, my mother, my father, my brother, and that was it. I had no idea what was going on in social media. I had you get 4 stations on the TV and you don't have a remote because Kate Chastain found a way to communicate with her friends through YouTube, so they took the remote off everyone.
People do that. Someone did that on Love Island.
They wouldn't have had to worry about me doing that because I could not.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to work the remote on a good day. So, there was no days off. There was 1 day off of filming, and you weren't allowed to leave your room. If you wanted something, you put a yellow piece of paper in a 24-hour bodyguard would come and say, "What do you want?"
Really?
And I'd be like, I need to get out of this room. I need to go for a walk.
So can you bring books? Can you bring entertainment of any sort?
Just a book if you wanted. I started to journal.
Okay.
I said my prayer. Like I got back to, prayed and did things that I haven't done in so long. I did not miss my phone for 1 second.
Did it change your phone habits when you came home, or did you get right back
For
to
3
it?
seconds. Yeah. I was like, the reason I cried, I'm not a crier. And Diamond can tell you. When have you ever seen me cry in 8 years on Housewives? When my dog died, that's it.
Probably, yeah.
There's only
because
one.
even when you dealt with breakups, you weren't crying, which was very weird, Dolores. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
My kids have never seen me cry.
Really?
My children have asked them. I don't think they've ever seen me cry. And that's a weird, I don't realize how weird that is until I talk to other people. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
what
So
made you cry?
I got emotional when I left there because I loved the seclusion of it when I was alone. I loved it. I loved the peacefulness of it. It was nice.
So when you're secluded and you just have a book and yourself, and if you want to go for a walk, you have to tell another person. Are you at any time you can't mingle with the other cast members? And
No,
just
you.
kinda
If
hang
you're
out?
not filming, you cannot mingle. You cannot talk to the other cast members if cameras are not up about the game at all. You can't be like, I think that this one's a trade. They're constantly on top of you. There is no leaks. That is a tight ship they run over there in the UK.
Wow.
So
And
how,
the producers do not waver from their job at all.
are they different than the producers here that you've worked with?
They're a little bit more strict. Like the producers here are a little lax, but they are all business there. They are all business.
That is wild. How long was filming? Oh, you're not allowed to say that.
Right.
'Cause you
Oh,
would be able to-
damn. We
So
almost got
if you
something
were
from
if you were to go,
No, you didn't almost.
Let's rephrase this. I didn't even think about that. If you were to go from start to finish of the show, how long is that filming?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
Actually.
Okay.
I never thought about that.
Okay. Okay. Because I know sometimes, they have shows that look like they're there for 3 and 4 months, and you find out they were there for 3.5 weeks. And I think, oh,
That's
wow,
still a long
okay.
time.
That's a very long time. I couldn't do
Yeah.
it with no access to other people and just being completely isolated. But
And it doesn't get dark until 3:00 in the morning there.
really?
So you don't have a watch or a clock. So
You
you
just lose
never
your
know what time
mind.
it is.
So that explains why Sandoval was like looking around, just looking like a weirdo the entire.
Yeah, if that's why. I mean, I don't really know why.
Were there people on the show coming into it that you thought, this person's going to be something else, and they were, and in the opposite way, you had a preconceived notion and they were amazing?
You don't know who's going on
Oh,
till you
that's
get there.
right. Okay. Were there people you didn't know? Or did you pretty
Yeah,
much know
of course,
everybody?
all the gamers. I didn't know Carolyn and Tony and Boston Rob, and I didn't know them.
I didn't know some of them either. I knew the people from the challenges.
If you watch the challenge, if you watch Big Brother, these are all legends. So a lot of people knew them. I didn't know them.
I think what's fascinating about it, though, is the gamers obviously have this, they know each other, they know of each other. They are there to play a game, and obviously a lot more cutthroat. But it seemed as though people were much more in the very beginning terrified of the housewives. They were like, oh, Jesus, the housewives are here. We got to break
That was so
up."
stupid because they don't even know how to play the game, including myself. They wasted murders on Chanel Ian.
True.
No, yeah, like Robin was wrong every time. Why you murdering Robin?
I laughed out loud so hard in this, and this is in the first episode, so yes, it's going to ruin something, but not too much, when she's like, I am great at reading people.
Yes.
He is absolutely not a traitor. I said, the fuck? What is this woman talking about? This is going to come back to bite her right in the
And
ass.
she was so upset because she was like, damn, how did I not see that?
Did you leave with any really good friendships outside of the housewives?
Oh my God, Bob Harper is the love of my life. He's amazing.
That's good to know. I want to think everybody's actually really friendly with each other and they don't hate each other.
They are.
That's good.
Well, no, the Traitors are still a little salty.
Okay. Oh, okay. I can't wait to get to the end of the season. And then you're going to come back and we're going to talk about it again. if you're around.
Okay.